What's up, guys? It's Wally, and today we're going to be doing some battles with a rental team I got from one of my mods. So we got this one from Lycan, and I actually asked him for it because I've been getting a little bored with the teams that I've been using, and unfortunately I haven't been able to actually put in the time to build one yet. We are building one on stream, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to come around stream, and we'll make sure to kind of get your input and everything like that. But either way, it's been a little while since I've been able to build a team, so wanted to ask him because he's been doing really great with some of the teams he's been using. So I wanted to see what's, kind of in his mind and maybe potentially get some ideas for a future team as well. But this team that he ended up giving us, it looks really awesome though. We do have Farigiraf, which is nice because it does have Imprison, so you do have a chance to be able to block Trick Room if there are Trick Room mons or Trick Room teams that you might see out there, as well as having Dazzling Gleam as well as Psychic. It does have Safety Goggles, which is nice because that's able to stop Spore, Rage Powder, and other moves like that that might be able to, kind of take Farigiraf's attention away or be able to kind of stall it out for a couple of turns. We do also have Scizor, which does have Clear Amulet as well as Technician, and that's nice because that means that the Pounce and the Bullet Punch actually get that 50% boost. And then also it does have Swords Dance, which is nice because Scizor is a pretty strong Pokemon as it is, but adding Swords Dance to it and especially having like Bullet Punch is going to actually make it a bit stronger as well. And of course it's got Protect just in case you do see a couple Pokemon that might go into it that you kind of want to protect it for an extra turn or, whatever the reason may be. It's nice to be able to have Protect there in the back pocket. Also, it does have the Fire Tera. That way, since Scizor is really, its only weakness is Fire and it's a 4x weakness, you want to find a way to kind of take that away. And Fire, as like a Tera type, is a great way to do that. Plus, you do actually lose the ability to get burnt. And that's nice because, again, Scizor is a physical attacker. So if you do prevent them from burning you, you do kind of keep your attack where it is. And having the Clear Amulet means that you're not going to get any drops for Intimidate. We also have Roaring Moon, which this one doesn't have Tailwind, but that's actually totally okay because Roaring Moon is actually a really strong attacker, and being able to have Lumberry means that the burn or the sleep or whatever may go into it is going to get alleviated right away. And of course, having the Fairy Tera, even though it doesn't turn Fairy into a weakness, it turns that 4x Fairy weakness into a neutral hit. So being able to reduce that damage by 4 times is actually really big. And so we do have Breaking Swipe, which is nice because it is a stab move, and it does lower the attack of the 2 Pokemon across from us, as well as Throat Chop, which is a really strong stab move as a dark move as well, and does make it so that, it stops Hyper Voice and other sound-based moves as well. We do have Iron Head, which is great into other fairy types, and of course Protect as well. We do have Ceruledge, which is awesome because Bitter Blade and Shadow Sneak are both really great stab moves. Bitter Blade does heal you up, and Shadow Sneak is a priority move as well, so you do that into like a Flutter main, and that thing's gonna, if it doesn't get taken out completely, is gonna get down to the low yellow or at least into the red. And then of course we do have Bulk Up, so it does up our attack as well as our defense, and then we do have Protect because, again, you never know, so it's nice to have that out there. Next, we have Ting-Lu, which does have the Assault Vest. It does not have Fissure, though, so Wolfie, we heard you loud and clear, and not just that, but I completely agree with you. So don't worry, this one doesn't have Fissure, but we do have Stomping Tantrum, as well as Heavy Slam, which is great, of course, again, into Fairy-type Pokemon. And then Throat Chop as well, in case we don't bring Roaring Moon, as well as Rock Tomb, which is nice because, if I'm not mistaken, that actually does lower the speed, too. And then last but not least, we do have Iron Bundle, which is nice because it's a great support mon to be able to lower the speed with Icy Wind, be able to be a strong special attacker with Freeze Dry, as well as Hydro Pump. It does have the Sash because it is not necessarily the bulkiest Pokemon, so to be able to have it out there for at least 2 turns, as long as they don't double into you, is really beneficial and really nice. It does have a Water Tear as well, so in the off chance that we actually hit a Hydro Pump, that would actually do 2x stab damage if we do Terastallize. So that is extremely nice. And since Water really is only weak to 2 different types in Grass and Electric, that does give it a little bit of coverage. So I'm super excited to use this team, not just because, I'm kind of bored with my other teams, but also because this looks like a really awesome team, and I'm really excited to use Scizor as well as Ceruledge, and also a Ting-Lu that doesn't have Fissure. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here just having chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Alright, now this one is going to be interesting for sure. Question is... Okay, because they can go Tailwind or Trick Room here. Dachsbun is probably going to get Lava Plume. Scizor, unfortunately, would not be great here. I mean, thankfully, we do have Steel moves on both Roaring Moon and Ting-Lu, so that would be nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna... Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go... Let's go Roaring Moon and Farigiraf, because we can end up... Yeah, so let's go those two, as well as Ting-Lu, and... Honestly, I think we're gonna go Iron Bundle. But what I was saying is, the good thing about Farigiraf here is we can always go in prison, and we can just shut down Trick Room if that's the way that they're actually going to go. However, the fact that we have Roaring Moon and Ting-Lu, and we could just throw them out there right away, means that I don't think that they're going to go with Armarouge and Indeedee. I've been wrong before, but I just feel like you don't want to start those two into two Darkmons, you know? Okay, and I think that's kind of why they ended up sending out just one instead of both of them, but... Okay. Now... Do they have any... They do have a Ferrymon right away, and that would be a little scary, but... I'm not going to terrestrialize, obviously. I think we're going to start, because I feel like they're going to end up... We'll go Throat Chop into Armarouge, and let's actually go for... Let's go for a Psychic over into Talonflame. At the very least, we're going to do some damage into Talonflame, you know what I mean? And this might actually be a Tera, or into Armarouge. Obviously, it's a Tera, you know? Gonna be U-turn. And at least we get our Throat Chop first, but that it just ain't gonna do much. Oh, they're going just straight taunt. Okay, cool. Okay, we can deal with this. We can deal with this for sure. Aura Sphere, huh? Okay, that's totally fine. The good thing about that is that we ended up taking away the, man, holy cow. But yeah, we ended up taking away the, Gale Wings over there. However, Talonflame is still pretty darn fast, so that's going to be, a bit of a problem. The good thing is we did outspeed Talonflame, though. So honestly, I think we're going to go for a Breaking Swipe as well as a Dazzling Gleam. Comes Indeedee. I'm assuming... No, it's going to be Dachsbun. Which means the Breaking Swipe is not going to affect Dachsbun. It's not ideal right now, but that's fine. We get some damage on Armarouge, and we should actually get some more right here, too. Son of a gun, yeah. Sorry, we should be okay. Yeah, we're totally okay. We get the Dazzling Gleam. Hopefully that knocks out... Not quite. That's okay, though. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, you got lefties, too. However, the one thing that they don't typically think about, and unfortunately with Roaring Moon... Sorry, just thinking ahead here. Unfortunately with the Roaring Moon... like, it's kind of sacked at this point. So I think we're not going to have to... We can't terrestrialize it. So let's go for the Iron Head into Dachsbun. And let's go for the Dazzling Gleam one more time. Okay. That's extremely fair. I totally get it. Okay. They're going to protect. Nope. Let's get the Iron Head. definitely not anywhere close to what we needed right there. We got the body press. That's extremely fair. But now I think this is where Ting-Lu with the... Yikes. Yeah, I think this is where Ting-Lu with the... Man, that's going to be rough, though, because that's heavy slam. But we are extremely heavy, so that's actually not going to be bad. And then we have Rock Tomb that we can do up there, but I think we're going to refrain from that. I want to know what's... Oh, I need to figure out what Dachsbun's... I can't even say its name properly. Let's go bundle. Let's go bundle. I want to know what its defense and special defense are. Obviously, its defense is high right now because of the Lava Plume, but even so... Gonna go for the... Hold on, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump into Dachsbun, and let's go for the Psychic into Talonflame. I just hope that we hit... We hit Hydro Pump! Let's go! Not enough to knock out, though! Son of a gun! That is not what we needed. Alright, at least we have the Sash, though. That's a positive thing. It's totally okay. Not ideal, but it's totally okay. Get the Psychic. Does that KO? It does. Talonflame's gone. I wish we would have been able to get that like a turn earlier. But that's totally okay. We should have just taken out Talonflame. That's okay. The good thing, though, is Dachsbun is in range to KO. Oh, that Flutter main, though, that's going to be... That's sad. For us. I think we're going to protect with Bundle... And we're going to go for the Psychic over on Dachsbun. I want to try to get Dachsbun out of there. Like, that's honestly the most important thing right now. It's fine. We block that, and we should tank this with, like, half of what we have left. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Nice! Farigiraf, let's go! This should KO, I believe. You bet. Alright. Good. And then I think Ting-Lu, especially with our Poison Tera, I think is going to do fine against Flutter main. And then all we have is Armarouge left too. That's good. Well, I shouldn't say good, but you know what I mean. What do we have for... They have 2 Tailwind. Try to go Icy Wind, even though we're going to get knocked out here. Oh, I should have went Trick Room instead. But even with Bundle, though, that still kind of would have been tough. So let's do that. I'm just hoping that Ting-Lu can just pick up the KO. You know what I mean? That's fine. That knocks both of us out. But, you know, what were we going to do, right? An Aura Sphere, of course. It's fine. Now we got our bulky Ting-Lu. Question is, do we go right after Flutter main? Because, oh, I bet you Flutter main has Sash, though. Let's do that. Let's do that and let's Heavy Slam over into Flutter. And even if we tried to wait out Tailwind here, it wouldn't make a difference because we're still much slower than both of these guys, even without their Tailwind. We would have needed that for Bundle. So getting up the Trick Room on that last one would have been a smarter move than just going with the Psychic, but... Nice. Okay. Yeah, so we made the right call. We made the right call just going into Flutter main. Even though it probably... Nice crit on that. Even though it probably has Sash, unless I missed something. Oh, wow, that didn't even KO. Oh, yikes. Okay. That's okay, though. That's totally okay. They're probably going to go with the... Oof. I'm going to take out Armarouge first. Yeah, they're going to go Shadow Ball. Probably should have went over there then. No, we're good. We're good. Oh, yeah, I feel good about that. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, now I do. Now I'm glad we ended up, totally just going after Armarouge first. Ting-Lu just being an absolute wall right here. You gotta love it. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I totally should have went after them first. Alright, now, unless the Shadow Ball does absolute insane damage here, I think we have the victory. We just gotta hope no crit. I don't even see a ball right there. What? Oh yeah, a crit would have done it. But let's go. Let's go. Ting-Lu again. That's what I'm talking about. Just taking out 2 Mons. And again, the fact that it has the Vessel of Ruin to be able to lower the special attack against 2 special attackers like that means that it was even more of a wall. So there we go. Good game. Alright, now this one's going to be fun. And because there's, something that I didn't mention in the intro is the good thing about Ceruledge is... especially into Chi-Yu, it's actually a really good mon. I mean, you do have to worry about Dark Pulse and Snarl and everything like that, but really realistically, you stop the Heat Wave, and aside from Dark moves and a couple other typings and all that, it really doesn't have much of a move pool. So you stop, a Will-O-Wisp, the Heat Wave, Overheat, and everything like that. So I think Ceruledge is going to come to the battle this time. However... we're not going to do that right away. What I think we're going to do, though... should we actually go Scizor, though? Let's go Scizor bundle with Ceruledge and Ting-Lu in the back. I think we're probably going to end up terrestrializing Scizor, though. Assuming that they end up starting with... not Ceruledge, Chi-Yu and Flutterman. Because that seems to be extremely popular. I've done it myself. Trust me, I've been doing that in the global challenge that Pokemon's been putting on this week. It's been really exciting. It's been a lot of fun. And Chi-Yu's a lot of fun to use. Mine's a little bulkier. I've done a couple videos with it already, but oh boy. Okay, so... I'm wrong? I'm not going to end up terrestrializing yet. I will, however, go for the Swords Dance. And we're going to go for the Hydro Pump up there. Go ahead, get your Tailwind up. We do have Sash, so as long as we actually hit our Hydro Pump, should be good to go. But yeah, no, our Chi-Yu's a little bulky, so it's nice to be able to have some support with Snarl, to be able to lower the special attack, of course. Heat Wave still hits extremely hard, and since we do have Murkrow to set Sunny Day too, it's pretty insane, but still, leading those two, is pretty awesome. That is a great lead right there, because they get the Protect, that's fine, they get the Tailwind, however, we get a Swords Dance, and hopefully... a Hydro Pump to KO. Let's go. That, and now we got this, and I don't think they resist this. I think it's a neutral hit into... well, actually, let's see who's next. Let's see who's next. Oh, Amoonguss. That's okay, though, because you know what? Let's still go Bullet Punch over there. And we're going to go Icy Wind, too. I think they're going to terrestrialize into ground now. So sorry, guys. I know, I totally lost my train of thought again. Like, I am on so many different, wavelengths right now. And so many things going on. But this is going to be fine, I think. As long as we I mean, they may end up going Earthquake, though, right? Yeah, they're going to go Earthquake. It's understandable. That's good damage, though. That's fine. We're able to just straight up tank this with Scizor, although we do obviously lose. Oh, no, never mind. Bundle stays in. Let's go. Why did I think that they were down to Sash? Oh, that's right. That's right, because they went Tailwind last one. My bad, guys. I'm still on the battle before. I don't know what I'm thinking. Nice crit right there, too. So that's 2 quick KOs. That's pretty nice. And now all we have to deal with is that Amoonguss. And what? Probably Flutter Mane? Or they bring Chi-Yu. Oh, they brought Chi-Yu. Okay. That's fine. So what we're going to do right here... They have Tailwind for 2 more. Okay, so we're just going to lose... Ugh. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Bullet Punch over there, and we're going to protect... That'll get him down to 1 turn of Trick Room left. And also, that will allow us to bring out Ceruledge, Terastallize into a Grass type. That's totally fine. And then we're going to actually ignore that, as well as the Spore. So that's going to be really cool, too. We get some damage over there. That's a lot of damage. And we proc their Citrus. That is totally fine, though. I am totally okay with that. It's not bad. Here comes Heat Wave. How cool would that be if this ended up missing, though? You know what I mean? That would be so awesome. But it doesn't. And that probably did about 400 to 500%. Oh, make that about 900 to 1,000% of what Scizor's actual health was. Because, yikes. And, you know, the really... I don't want to say bad thing about that, because there's nothing that was really bad about that. But the downside to that is the fact that we could have ended up bringing in Ceruledge there, and we could have got the +1 to our Fire-type moves with Flash Fire. So let's Terastallize here. Now... What do we have in the back? We have Ting-Lu. Alright, well, that would be a shame to just straight up lose Iron Bundle, but that's okay. Let's do that. Let's Bitter Blade over there. And they have Tailwind for 1 more, right? Yeah. So let's do that, and let's go with the Hydro Pump, too. It's going to be a good Tera, I think. I don't think they're going to go for a Heat Wave, but the good thing about this, too, is the fact that this is actually going to make that Dark Pulse be a little weaker, or if it's a Snarl, it's going to make that Snarl be weaker as well. And it's not going to matter with our, you know... Ah, that's rough. But that's okay, because if they don't hit the Heat Wave here... Oh, they do go Snarl. Dang, yeah. Poor Bundle. That's okay. It's okay. The good thing here is I think Ting-Lu is actually going to kind of... I don't want to say wall this team, but it's going to do some damn good damage, you know? And while simultaneously... Oh, good, and their Tailwind's gone, too. But while simultaneously allowing us to be able to absorb a lot of this damage, too. So Rune, that special attack's going to be a little bit lower. That's going to be really nice. Let's go for the Bitter Blade over there. And then... Nah, let's go for the Stomping Tantrum. Ooh, Tera Blast, huh? That's actually not bad damage for a raw Tera Blast. And here's our citrus berry. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And now we're going to go all the way back up. So long. There we go. And last but not least, we have a Stomping Tantrum that's just going to do the 75 power. However, because we are a ground type as well, it is a stab move, which means it's going to be a little bit stronger. Yeah, okay. Nice. But now we can just go for a Shadow Sneak, because we really don't need it to, you know, do a ton of damage, and they knew that. So there we go. I'm glad that Tera really came in handy there, despite the fact that didn't really stop any of the fire moves, but it did make that Snarl be a little weaker, and that made it so that our Citrus actually procced on the next turn, because that was a little more damage as opposed to that first turn, so we had a little bit more health. Either way, damn good game right there. Alright, it's games like these that I wish I had something to kind of change the weather, but the good thing about this, though, is the fact that we... Ooh, I don't think we have any fighting moves, though, do we now? That's okay, though. That's okay, that's okay. The good thing here is that we do have Farigiraf that we can start out with, which wouldn't be bad, and that'll actually be really good against Amoonguss, too. So we'll have them as well as... I think we're going to go for Farigiraf, and should we go Ting-Lu or... Yeah, let's go for Farigiraf and Ting-Lu. That is a different start, so why not? And then we'll bundle in the back because I know that's going to be extremely important, and... If we terrestrialize Ceruledge in the right instance, it could be decent, but I don't think that that's going to be smart. Man, that's a tough one. I think we will go Scizor, though. I mean, the good thing about Scizor is it doesn't look like any of them have any fire moves, so we're not going to have to worry about that. The downside, though, is Bullet Punch is resisted by most of their team. Although that will be good against Pao, though. Okay. But we do have to terrestrialize. We're going to go Dazzling Gleam, and then let's terrestrialize... Let's see, 60 plus stab would be 9, or 60 as super effective would be 120. Throat Chop plus stab would be 120. So let's terrestrialize and let's go for the Throat Chop over there. Because they're either going to protect or withdraw, and they're going to bring in Pelipper, and if we can knock them out for a Tailwind, I think that would be really cool. Okay. I would imagine that they're going to go for like some kind of I would imagine like Liquidation down into Ting-Lu because of its ground typing. But now that we are Poison, we do kind of make that a neutral move. So that'll be pretty nice. Yep, there's the Liquidation. The crits tonight, man. Holy cow. Like, even on stream, it was pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, that does like nothing. That's okay, though. That's okay. Good thing is we can actually go with a Psychic over there. And let's try to go for a Rot Tomb. We'll be able to slow them down a little bit. Alright. That's fine, we knew that we were going to survive that. But not a Hurricane as well. Surprised they actually went with that. It's alright, because if we can actually get Barraskewda... Or not Barraskewda, Barraskewda, pardon me. Never mind. I was going to say, if we can get them down to a pretty good HP, we'd be able to just go with Scizor and be able to KO like that. Let's go Bundle, though. We should have brought out Scizor. Yeah, the good thing is they can't get a... is that they can't get a Sucker Punch or anything priority for that matter. Let's just go for the Freeze Dry. They may Protect, though. That would be terrible, but the good thing is that they do actually do that. Yeah, they would Protect. They're going to get their Tailwind. No, we're going to knock them out before their Tailwind. That's good. And the good thing about having... yeah, and the good thing about having Farigiraf in here still is the fact that it stops priority moves. So I think that's, along with what I have with Serena on another team, being able to stop priority moves, especially with Palafin with Jet Punch, Dragonite with Extreme Speed, Scizor with Bullet Punch. Like, there's so many priority moves that, and again, Sucker Punch as well. Like, there's, again, just an absolute ton. Okay, let's go Dazzling Gleam. I mean, I think Scizor could actually clean up. Question is, do I just go straight into Pao? Because honestly, they're probably going to end up Protecting. Let's go Hydro Pump over there. No, okay, they're not. Yeah, I should have just ended up going for the, dang. Yeah, because they're probably going to end up Wave Crashing. I mean, the good thing here is at least the Hydro Pump is a neutral move. Nice, they don't know about Armor Tail. Let's go. That's perfect. We hit Hydro Pump in the rain. Like, I know that thing is paper thin, but oh my goodness. Oof. Oof. Okay, yeah, we did the right thing. We did the right thing. So let's go for the Psychic, let's go for the Freeze Dry, and let's call this a game. And boom. Dunzo. That's what I'm talking about right there. Because let me think about this, because the Jet Punch probably was going to go into No. I don't know. It doesn't matter, though, because we ended up getting the win. You got to love that. Good game. You know, I asked for something that was a little different than what I've been using lately, and I definitely got that here. And being able to use Ting-Lu, especially an AV one, with that Poison Tera that has been just, like, plaguing me on the ladder, has definitely been really cool. It's nice to be on the other side of things sometimes, you know? But again, being able to see what an absolute wall this Ting-Lu was is absolutely incredible. And the team that was surrounding it was really, really great too. I mean, being able to have Iron Bundle and Ceruledge there. I mean, Ceruledge and Scizor actually both have those priority moves. And, you know, let's be honest here. Unless there's, you know, Psychic Terrain or a Pokemon with either Armor Tail or Queenly Majesty, those really come in handy, especially against some of the flimsier Pokemon. And especially since a lot of them are weak to, you know, Ghost or Steel, it makes it a little bit easier. But those are some really great battles, and this was a really fun team to end up using. So, Lycan, thank you so much for letting me use this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.